Today does mark the beginning of a new era for Sinn Féin here in the city of Derry. And Ciara and Padraig will be taking up their roles now, a very exciting time for Irish republicanism right across this island. We've seen how we've had setbacks in different elections. We've seen it in the south when we had serious setbacks in the local and the European and indeed the presidential election. In that local election we lost a lot of candidates. We lost a lot of good representatives who worked hard and tirelessly for our party down throughout the years. And our opponents thought that we were broken, thought that we were defeated, thought that we were going to be set back. But we dusted ourselves down, we reviewed what went wrong, we listened to what our activists were saying, we listened to what our supporters said, we learned the lessons, and we came back stronger than ever before. And in that election last year, we broke the system. We broke the two-party system that had strangled politics in the south, and we emerged as the largest political party. And we did that as we grew our membership, as we expanded our commons, as we brought more people to the belief that a new Ireland, a better Ireland was possible. We did that not just by voicing the deep concerns and indeed the anger that people had about the type of politics that had developed in this state for many, many years, but we did it because we sold a vision that was popular, a vision of a new Ireland, a vision of a different type of society where equality was at the cornerstone, where no longer a new generation of people were willing to accept the old ideas, the old practices and the old politics. And Sinn Féin right across the island is that engine, is that vehicle for that vision. And we see that overwhelmingly this party is the political choice of a more confident Irish generation, a generation that is proud of their country, filled with the knowledge that we can do much better for all of our citizens. It is a really exciting time. It's an historic time to be a member of Sinn Féin. And today, our successful candidates here, our new MLAs, will be taking part in this struggle and driving a process of political change, not just here in Derry, but right across the island. They will be part of a team here in this city and across the region that need to be delivering on the key commitments of the Northwest issues. Issues like McGee, the detox centre, housing, health services, they all need to be fully honoured, and delivering on Sinn Féin's vision to create jobs, to bring investment into this part of the region, to make sure that the Northwest and Derry is part of a vibrant, modern, living region. Our party is on the cusp of leading government in the north and in the south, and we're also on the cusp of achieving a referendum on Irish unity. Now, I've been at many events and gatherings of Sinn Féin down throughout the years, and I've heard speakers talk about Irish unity and the passion and the determination and all the rest. But we're so close to it, folks. This is the generation, this is the team here in Derry and teams like this right across the island that are going to deliver, that are really going to build that monument to those who sacrificed so much that went before us. We are the team that are going to finish this job. And this is possible, but it is only possible if we believe in it, if we're determined about it, and if we stay unselfishly focused on that vision about bringing about a united Ireland, ending British rule in this country, and building a republic that has equality at its foundation. It is possible, I encourage you, and our MLAs will be joining a strong team of an All-Ireland party right across the 32 counties. We need to ensure that we protect the Good Friday Agreement. We need to ensure that we don't see any hardening of the border. We need to ensure that Derry takes its rightful place in a united Ireland at the heart of an economically reinvigorated Northwest region. We also need to ensure that Mary Lou McDonald is the next Taoiseach. We can do that. That's our job. We also need to make sure that Michelle O'Neill is the leader of the largest party in the Assembly, and Derry here and you as activists have a crucial role in delivering that. It is crucial. You need to know your part to play in that. We can see political unionism is in flux. We see unionist leaders grappling and can't deal with the changed political realities. And there's no future for political unionism that's creeping into the sectarian cul-de-sac in the face of irreversible political and social change. Sinn Féin wants to work constructively with our unionist friends to tackle the many challenges that face people right across our society and move out of the worst of the COVID pandemic. But Ireland is in transition, and a lot of previous certainties are gone. The tide of history is with those who seek to build a progressive and inclusive future. And developments at home and abroad show that a referendum on reunification of this island is going to happen. Brexit has transformed the political context, and many unionist people, many people who previously might have been apathetic about a united Ireland are now at least talking about it. Some people who would have opposed it are now reconsidering their position. A united Ireland is no longer just a long-term aim. A referendum on Irish unity can happen, it must happen, and it needs to happen within the next few years, and that's what we need to be about. The political parties and leaders who seek to avoid the necessary discussion by suggesting that at first we need to make the north work, well, I would say to them that a united Ireland is the most effective and realistic way of making the island north and south work better for everybody. But as I said, a united Ireland isn't going to happen by chance. It's not going to happen by wishful thinking or us hoping that it will take place. It needs a realistic political strategy and political successes. And that means successes and progress here in Derry. And I know that this team is up for it. This is a city with a proud Republican history. It is a city of a proud history of resistance for over 40 years. Many of you here in this room have played your part in that. And Martin McGuinness, our chieftain, he symbolised that for all of us. He symbolised that in his proud record. I'm sure if Martin were here today, he would tell us that we have more to do, that we've further to travel, and that we need to be focused on our objective. So it's up to us in this room to complete the work begun by Martin and others. And that requires unity of purpose, the unity of comradeship that has seen our struggle through the hard times and through the good. And by God, there were hard times down throughout the years. But we got over them because we're united. We're a movement, we're a family, we're different from others, and we're determined to bring about our ultimate objective. So it is up to us here today to decide and to ensure that we build successfully on all of the struggle, of all of the sacrifices that have been made down throughout the years. I encourage you, this is about the future. It's about our future. It's about the future of our country. And by standing together as Republicans, united and strong, we can, and I'm sure of this, we can bring about the unity and freedom of Ireland that so many of our comrades laid down their lives for. So I encourage you, Array Linda Gilla, there's a new chapter. Let's get down, let's get working, let's move forward, let's rebuild the party here in Derry, let's secure the 2 seats, and let's move forward in our strategy to a united Ireland.